Knights and warriors of YouTube, we have arrived to our very first Total War Attila campaign utilizing the 1212 AD mod. When I heard that we were able to play as the Christian kingdoms of Spain in the Spanish Reconquista, I just kind of jumped at the opportunity, dude. So here we are. We have the Kingdom of Castile led by King Alfonso VIII, King of Castile, performed notable political and military moves in the last decades. I think it's pretty sick. I have read through this whole thing. I'm not going to read through the whole thing for you guys. There is a lot, but it is very, very well done. But either way, my friends, at Las Navas de Tolosa, the large invading Almohad force finds itself caught unaware by the maneuvering of the Catholic force, and battle is joined with the fate of Iberia in the balance. This is going to be absolutely insane. I have been obsessed with the Spanish Reconquista for quite some time. Very, very excited to be able to play this right now. I wish we could have done like a much earlier version of it, so perhaps being able to play as the Kingdom of Asturias against the original Caliphate. But alas, it is what it is. Being able to partake in the Battle of what is it, Covadonga, I think it's called, and then the mountain, god, I'm trying to remember the battle names, but it's gonna evade me for quite some time. I do apologize. Nonetheless, my friends, I'm very excited to be here. I am playing on the normal difficulty just because this is my first Total War Attila campaign, and if y'all had watched the live streams when we were playing Thrones of Britannia, the Wessex campaign, a lot of those mechanics were just absolutely lost to me. So that being said, I'm gonna be a little bit lenient with myself here, and I do hope you appreciate or accept that that outcome. So I do apologize. Nonetheless, we are playing as the Kingdom of Castile, leaders of the Reconquista, and he yearned sore, ever sighing for battle with the Moor, which I think is really funny. Latifundio grants minus 10% upkeep cost for noble and military order units. Iberian Crusaders plus 10 morale when fighting Muslim factions. Jeanette tactics plus 1 to unit experience and plus 15% range for javelin and cavalry units. Sorry, javelin cavalry units. But Shepherd Cañadas, Cañadas? I don't know. Plus 1 to squalor. So definitely gonna take some time getting used to the economy and the politics mechanics in this game, to be sure. Initial challenge being easy because of strong diplomacy. We also have the largest landmass in the Iberian Peninsula, which I think is really awesome. Faction strength, strong infantry and cavalry. Faction weakness, few anti-cav units. Not too bad. I think it's going to be quite interesting. Obviously, the Muslim caliphates are very well known for their cavalry units and their cavalry tactics, so having few anti-cav units is going to be a bit tough. But nonetheless, we join in to the grand campaign of 1212 AD. And here we are, my friends. We immediately jump into the Battle of Navas de Tolosa, Las Navas de Tolosa, the plains of Toulouse. I am very, very excited to jump into this. For those of you who may be curious as to where I have been studying, quote unquote, studying the Spanish Reconquista, you can look up there is a members only, basically like playlist, I suppose, just detailing the full recounting of the Spanish Reconquista from the early 700s into the obviously the 1200s AD and beyond. So that being said, this members only playlist comes to us from Kings and Generals, the YouTube channel. Absolutely love their narrative style. They do actually utilize a lot of Total War scenes in some of their historical recountings when they're showcasing battles and stuff. And I think it's really, really cool. Very interesting indeed, my friends. But nonetheless, the Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa is upon us, and we, as King Alfonso VIII of Castile, begin our assault on the Almohad Caliphate. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking amazing, dude. I'm so excited. Let's get in there, lads. Alrighty, lads. So y'all know I'm a sucker for some cosmetics. God damn. Yeah, these Crusader Knights look absolutely amazing. Yeah, it looks like we've got some men of the Order of St. Lazarus here. The Order of Santiago. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think these are Hospitallers, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Y'all remind me some of these knightly Crusader orders in the comment section below. God, yeah, some of these Iberian armor pieces look so good. Yeah, they look so good. I love it. And the Sigil of Castile here, that one's pretty cool. I like that. This one's giving like Holy Roman Empire vibes, kind of. Definitely not bad. Oh, look at that. We've got the Westerlings. The Westerlings have arrived. Oh, there we go. And House Rain. Epic. Yeah, I love it. And there's Dorn, apparently. And the Cleganes. Holy shit, they're everywhere. Alright, I'm sorry. Let me lock in real quick, because we are about to take the fight to the Muslim invaders of the north. Yeah, and look at these cavalry, these lancers. God, they look fucking amazing. I'm so sorry. Alright, y'all know I'm a sucker for some good old cosmetics here. Now, we are not alone in this fight. At some point, the kingdoms of Aragon and of Navarre will also be joining us. But for now, I believe we are the only ones out here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, very nice. I believe these are the Aragonese, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these guys look fucking sick, dude. Yeah, these are the men of Aragon for sure. Yeah, and that means the men of Navarre are here as well. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love it. Yeah, the whole of the Christian North has united against these Almohad invaders. Very nice. I am very excited to be here, my friends, but we are going to set up some pretty solid defensive formations, I think, right off the bat. I think we're going to come here. We're not going to rush out into them, though. We are going to take it a little bit slow. We're going to march out there and get some shit done for Christendom, lads. Now, for those of you who may be hearing voices in the background, that is the Queen enjoying herself on some video games. You will say absolutely nothing on the subject, and you will wish her luck in her games of Overwatch, or it is treason. Nonetheless, lads, the boys march out to war. Let's make sure that my men are not rushing, though. I don't need them winded before we get there. Bada bing, bada boom. Our horses can run. The horses, let the horses run. Yeah, look at these men just marching out to war. God, they look fucking amazing. Yeah, for Christendom, lads. Hold on, get it. Yeah, God, they look amazing. For the Kingdom of Castile. For the Christian North. I feel like I'm using too many, like, buzzwords, basically, from, like, the last kingdom. I don't think that the Spanish would be using terminology like that, but nonetheless, you know? God, these guys look fucking sick, too. Yeah. I love the Iberian Peninsula. I love the conflict with the early Christian kingdoms of Spain. And for some reason, man, the Caliphate Kingdom of or the Caliphate of, like, Al-Andalus is such a sick-ass name. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely epic. I'm very excited to be here, lads. Alright, let's rush it forward just a tad bit while we wait for our Christian brothers. I'm actually going to pull up our general and his men as well. Even just, like, over here onto the hill. Yeah, look at that. So we've got some men on the way. Yeah. Abid al-Makhzan. Uthman Abid al-Makhzan al-Khail? Kyle? Rumat Maghribi. Yeah, they've got some spikes set up here, so we're gonna be careful running our men into this area here. Could be quite dangerous. Yeah, but they're setting up quite a formation against us. That is a thick wall of Almohads up there against us. Yeah. But we're still going to be out of their range. Unfortunately, they have archers, which gives them increased range, and we are stuck with some crossbows. and our decreased range, but our armor piercing capabilities, which isn't too bad. Yeah, but here comes the Aragonese. Yeah, King Para? Yeah. Almogavers? Almogavers? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, an Anso. Interesting. Alright, I don't think we're going to attack them on like a full flank here. So what I want to do is I want to slow it back down real quick. And I would actually love to be able to pull our men and just attack them from this flank, like so. So like imagine, there we go. Some men are coming out. We could get some of our men. Yeah, they're coming after us for sure, lads. Yeah, they were rushing for the gap. Go in there. Get in there. Take them. Take them. Oh, God. Their horsemen are after us. Jesus, no. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they came after us for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, they pushed wide and they cut off our flank. I was not prepared for that, if I'm being honest. There we go. Take these lads in. Bada bing. Take these lads. Bada bing. Y'all stop right here. Yeah, y'all two pull back. These guys are fine. Here, like so. Keep pulling back like this. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, we're losing the fight here. That's not good. So strike them on the backsides, lads. Hit them. Nice. Here comes our Christian brothers. Yeah, they would definitely not be talking in that accent. That's all right, I think. Come on, lads. Strike them. Yes. Break their forces. Our men are definitely not doing too hot over here, so let's pull these guys back. Yeah, I was trying very hard not to keep my men engaged in this conflict right here, but it looks like we're not going to have a choice, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not look like I have a choice. We're going to be kind of stuck in here. Yeah, y'all pull back. Just a tad. Oh, look, enemies. That's great. Nice. Yeah, here comes the Kingdom of Navarre as well. Yeah, I think Oh, the enemy general is dead. Epic. Let's go. Huge win. Huge win. Ah, but so many of our brothers will die here today, lads. That is quite unfortunate, I fear. There we go. Strike the bastards. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, a lot of our forces are going to die here. That is quite unfortunate. So I'm going to take the fight with my cav to pursue right quick. Nice. Yeah, we're already crushing him, dude. But we definitely took some hits. That is quite unfortunate, I think. Yeah, some of my forces are wavering. Do not engage. Do not engage. Turn back. No. Oh my god, my men. Yeah, pull back, lads. Pull back. Nope. Yeah, do not engage. There we go. Hold the line, brothers. Yeah, some of my men are wavering here. That's not good. The enemy general is defeated, so that's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice.
Battle ready and eager. Ready for battle.
Now pull back this way. I want these guys to pull this way. Yeah, this entire flank got kind of obliterated. I'm quite sad about it. So we're gonna pull some archers this way, or some crossbows this way. Perfect. These guys are gonna come and strike these guys. Actually, we're gonna send these guys to come in and strike these guys. Yeah, because they've still got a lot of ranged units. They're gonna just pepper us apart, unfortunately. Jesus. Yeah.
Deadly missiles ready. Ready for battle.
Yeah, move in there, lads. Yeah, they're breaking. Alright, I'm gonna selfishly move my men back. Just because we've already sacrificed enough on this initial assault. I'm a little sad about it, not gonna lie. Yeah. But I'm gonna let these our brothers kind of push the rest of it. Not too bad. A lot of our cavalry was decimated because we started with like 7-ish. Or not 7, Jesus. No, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure we started with like 7 units of cav. All of our ranged units were luckily spared. But our infantry definitely took a hit. Our frontline infantry, yeah. That being said, we're just going to sit back and enjoy the rest of this battle, my friends. Yeah, as we charge through Las Navas de Tolosa and run these hills red, these plains red with blood. The blood of the Almohads. That's crazy. Nice. Yeah, the cavalry managed to catch them as they fled. Some of these javelins. That is interesting. Nice. And a sweeping victory for Christendom in the Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa. That was pretty sick. Damn, we definitely got suckered into an early fight or an early skirmish that we should not have rushed into. To be sure, I thought for sure that if we could just adjust our positioning this way, but then they immediately sent their cavalry after us. So they were not having any of our bullshit. They were not going to give us any kind of time to adjust our positioning at all. And honestly, good for them. We kind of deserve that, not going to lie. But our brothers in arms, our brothers in Christendom did in fact come and save the day for us. Thank God. Nice. But a decisive victory, regular soldier, win and fight 5 campaign land battles. Alright, well, I guess I've done some campaign battles already in Attila Total War. So, there can be no doubt this is a great victory. The enemy are dead or running for their lives. Very nice. Yeah, our cavalry, our javelin cavalry definitely took a hit here. Oh, I didn't get to read all of it. Yeah, all in all, lost 990 men. Ransom and release. Or take on warriors. I think we're going to take on warriors, try and replenish some of our men. Yeah, but look at that. Their armies are going to scatter now. Very nice.
At once.
And here it is, the Iberian Peninsula. Here's the Strait of Gibraltar right here. Pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. Yeah, here is Murcia, Granada, Seville. Yeah. Badajoz, Toledo, our capital. The province of Valencia. Barcelona, yeah. This is all Aragon. And this is all Navarre. Here's actually Toulouse up here. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Leon and Santiago. And then Braga. This is all Portugal right here. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Now, there is potential here for us to engage, chase after some of these armies. I don't know if that's going to be the best case scenario here, considering how depleted we are. Yeah, the Justice of Allah. That's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I might chase them down anyway. So there's like the Watchman here. This is the Justice of Allah. Yeah. I could auto-resolve this. I'm not going to do that. Y'all know I'm a sucker for some of these battles. Alright. So we're going to take our frontline infantry. I'm going to pull them this way. With our... Whoops. Yeah. Our swordsmen falling behind. Take our crossbows. Try and keep them pretty hidden on the approach. I don't know how well it's going to turn out for us. But it's definitely worth a try. And I'm actually going to take one of these units of horsemen and send them over here as well to help screen. Or to help guard the approach. That being said, the rest of these horsemen, though... Yeah. They're all going to come this way, kind of put pressure on their formation, with the king falling behind. Yeah. Yeah. Very exciting, lads. Very exciting stuff. They don't have too much. Yeah, they've got some defenses here, though, to be sure. So I just want to be careful on our approach. You know, we can't risk anything too crazy. Can't risk any of our archers, because they're the only ones at full health right now. But we do have some pretty decent heavy frontline infantry, so it should be pretty okay, I think. We're going to put pressure on them. I want my horsemen to begin the engagement. That way the infantry have a safe place to, like, engage, I suppose, from their flank. Yeah. So let's get them all into position here. Yeah, we approach through the woods, lads. Hide our approach, obscure ourselves from the enemy.
Spears ready. Warriors on me. Troops awaiting order.
There we go. Send these men in. All our cav. We're gonna send around their spike traps. There we go. Let's see if we can't push our archers out this way with our horsemen. There we go. Yeah, rush in there, lads.
Warriors of Christ! Engage!
Yeah, go for the general. And save some time. There we go. Spearmen in. Spearmen go.
Spearmen ready for battle. Understood. Warriors eagle.
There we go, lads. Yeah, the engagement is underway. There we go. There we go. Nice, yeah, pelting them as they flee. Look at that. Yeah, immediately breaking. That's awesome. Push in. Yeah, our infantry didn't even really need to engage, so that's pretty sick. Very grateful for that, I think. Nice. Yeah. Very nice. Easy victory. Sweeping victory. Yeah, they only had 31 men remaining. Not bad. Well done indeed. Only lost 48 men on our own side. Nice. We're going to take on some more warriors. That's kind of pushed them around this mountainside. I could engage. I could push a little bit further, but they have another... Oh, this is the same army. Okay. Yeah, because the messengers, the justice of Allah, and the watchmen were all part of that initial battle. Yeah. But I think we're going to retreat back to Toledo.
Set up the watch.
So that we can replenish our troops and continue to grow our economy, because we have this like weird split of land where we're kind of landlocked on all sides. Our capital is quite literally surrounded by enemy territory. Now, obviously, Cordoba was the original capital of the of Al-Andalusia during the early days of the Caliphate that reigned over the Iberian Peninsula, but I don't think we're gonna go for Cordoba just right off the bat. Obviously, we need to... actually, our treasury is looking pretty sick. So, there is potential here for us. But I would much rather get some stuff done. Yeah, 13.5. 7,500. Cannot build. Required technology needed to be researched. Okay. Yeah. So, we can't do too many upgrades in Toledo itself. Garrison details. Ah, so we've got a pretty sick garrison here. Not bad. Can I raise any of these men? I don't think so. Available generals. Nah, that's all right. I mean, I don't really need to raise any of these men. But anyway, we do have some provinces here that we need to get doing shit. Sanitation and squalor. Current sanitation is 2. Current squalor is 6. Yikes. So how do I fix this? Sanitation plus 2. Sanitation plus 3. Does this decrease my squalor, though? That is the question. Food consumption minus 60. For most people, a village is their whole world. Yeah, we could turn it into a large city. Squalor +1 if we start building agriculturally. Yeah, because sanitation doesn't necessarily go up there. School doesn't do much for that. Yeah, I fear I might have to build this. For 9,000, though? That's fucking insane. How's, sanitation is -3. So total is -3 in Santiago. Total is -4 in Leon. Damn. I could convert to a donated fief. Or a fort. Interesting. That's pretty cool. What is Toledo currently? It's a large city already. We could turn it into a metropolis. Oh, we could turn it into a castle, though. Toledo into a castle. I don't know if I need to convert to a castle, though. I'm kind of confused as to what that does. It's not going to cost too much. Actually, it's about half of what we have. So that's kind of tough. Yeah, so we can do one or the other. We can upgrade Leon into a large city. Or, oh, does squalor mean that the population is too high? Is that what that means? Oh, population surplus. Yeah, I think we're going to start by upgrading Leon into a large city. I would like to invest in creating a castle out of Toledo. Yeah, because this unlocks a lot of recruitment. So because our capital is right in the heart of the Iberian Peninsula and thus surrounded by all of these enemies, I think it would make a lot of sense to make this our military heart, kind of like Rome, you know, in a way. I could also be wrong about that, so don't don't quote me on that. But you know, like, have this be like the center of our military industrial complex. This is where we do a lot of our mass recruiting, a lot of our mass army building and everything like that. These, when we start to conquer Badajoz, Cordoba, and Valencia, will become our marcher kingdoms, or our marcher lands, essentially, in which case we can further expand our military might. Our northern provinces, so Santiago and Leon, will become economic and religious and cultural kind of areas. This is how we will pay for everything down here in order to expand to the entirety of the peninsula. Now, I don't know much about Portugal. My experience with the Spanish Reconquista is almost strictly in the conflict between Leon, Castile, like the typical Spanish kingdoms, and then the Muslim caliphates of the south. But they conveniently left out a lot of what goes down with Portugal in that amount of time. So I don't know too much. I don't know why I would really need to push them out. Maybe I could just make allies with Portugal because they are a Christian kingdom, it seems like. So that's pretty cool. So who knows? Definitely some opportunities there. Yeah, Algiers is still part of the caliphate as well. So definitely got some. Yeah, the Almohad Caliphate is all down here. Yeah, so we got to push them back out into North Africa. Get them the hell out of here. There's Barcelona. Pretty sick. Yeah, lots of potential here. I think, if I remember correctly, there are... Yeah. Provincial edicts, but I need governors. So. Yeah. My influence is 60. Yeah, so I need somebody with lower influence than myself, but with high loyalty. Now they have statesmen. I don't know what that means. View character details. Authority, cunning, zeal. Gotcha. Traits, raise banner 1. Pretty sick. Had household apparel. Oh, quaff. And chausis. Round shield, winged mace. Quintain. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I have governors now. Offices. Constable. Alright. Now for technology, obviously there's a lot that we can get done here. But I am excited for this shit right here. Y'all already know my obsession with gunpowder weapons. And it looks like there is a gun foundry technology that we can found later on down the road. So that's pretty cool. God is on the side with the best artillery, end quote. That's pretty sick. So recruitment cost minus 25% for cannons. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, cannons, shipbuilding. Yeah, enables the building of the arsenal. Yeah, artillery corps. Ottoman light cav tactics. And then combined arms. Yeah, push of pike, volley fire, artillery barrage. The military revolution has arrived. That's pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. New World expeditions. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah. Crusader Kings. That's awesome. Research 118%. If the Pope says so, ... Yeah, enables the building of military order forts and jousting lists. Alright, so we're not going to go for a conquest just yet. We're going to try and push ourselves, yeah, to get some more buildings. Metropolis, Prince Bishopric, Jesus. Yeah, the inn, large Jewish community, Metropolis Market Square. I'm hoping some of these might help with our sanitation, honestly. I'm thinking the inn might help a little bit. If there was like a bathhouse, that'd be interesting. Physician, that might help. Yeah. Lots of buildings that can get done if we go down the civic route. So I think we're going to jump on that first and foremost. Yeah. Let's see what we can do diplomatically. The Kingdom of Portugal does in fact like us. Ranked 25. Yeah, we are ranked 28th in strength. So they are stronger than we are. Navarre's ranked 64. And the Crown of Aragon is ranked 38. So Aragon does in fact like us. Navarre does not quite like us. And the Kingdom of Portugal currently at war with the Almohad Caliphate. Yeah. I don't want to push too much on diplomacy just yet. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn. This force has an unassigned tradition, the Pope's will. Okay. Oh, traditions for the army itself. I see. Execute deserters is crazy. Integrity, currently obedient. So we're good. We're good there. Yeah, replenishment +1, morale +3. Let's get replenishment. Yeah. I say we get replenishment and then we can get steady as well. Yeah. I like that it gave me like a hint. Was like, hey, don't end your turn until you try one of these things. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's Marrakesh, also part of the Almohad Caliphate. It's pretty interesting. Nice. Nice. England declared war on a few places. Yeah. And Portugal has also declared war on the Caliphate, which is good. Edict issued. Mission issued, the Reconquista. 5 centuries ago, the Moors invaded Hispania. Their onslaught only halted in the fields of Aquitaine. Although stopped from invading France, most of Spain was in Moorish hands. The tables have since turned as Christian realms now rule over half of the Iberian Peninsula, and the Moors are weaker than ever. Now is the time for the killing blow. Ensure that the entirety of the Spanish Peninsula is owned by Catholic factions for the next 400 turns. Yeah, reward Reconquista complete. Yeah, the Moors have been vanquished from the Iberian Peninsula, leaving the Christian kings lording over it in triumph. Public order plus 50% penalty due to presence of other religions. Public order up to 10 bonus, plus 10 bonus from the presence of Catholic Christianity. And religious influence plus 10 Catholic Christianity faction-wide. So that's pretty cool. I accept that mission. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Toledo's not looking too hot right now. Outbreak... holy shit. Outbreak chance is 3%. Yeah, local squalor.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so we're going to hang out here and immediately start to replenish some of our troops. So that's good. Love that for ourselves. I don't want to do too much in the way that's gonna hurt us. Yeah, food surplus, which is good. War weariness, 0%, not bad. My power is currently acceptable. It's not the best. Yeah, Galicia and Leon are both mostly happy, but their squalor is still increasing. It's not awful. I've definitely seen worse. Leon still has 5 turns to fully upgrade, so that's totally fine. We've got some stuff that we need to get done here, dude. So it's quite interesting. Food consumption, public order, -2, 9 population surplus. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, no agents available. That's quite alright. Yeah. Alright, so I think if I can get up to some more population surplus, I don't necessarily want to get rid of this Jewish community here. The separate Jewish quarters may give a sense of community and some protection from mob violence from outside. Sometimes its residents are given the right to exercise their own Jewish law and customs there. So, that's definitely hurting the public order for obvious reasons. Now we can convert it. Wine fetches a mighty price if you don't drink it all first. Interesting. Interesting. So if it's gold like that, yeah, then it's a civic building. Interesting. Oh, so we need sanitation buildings. Leprosarium. Okay, so there are specific buildings for leprosy here that we can build. That's pretty sick. Or for, sorry, for leprosy. No, for sanitation. So that's interesting. If we can get the 9 population surplus, that's going to take quite some time. We can build another building. For now, though, I think we can definitely convert into this, like, this early sanitarium. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I can just convert it into another civic building, but I can't necessarily give it... Gibbet. Cannot build. You have insufficient funds. Gotcha. Yeah, this is faction-wide. -2 to the public order. Damn. That's tough. I'm going to dismantle this, this Jewish community here. It's going to take 1 turn to get that done. Yeah, but I need my faction acceptance to go back up. Same thing with my measure of control and my power. Total influence of your family members versus that of non-family members. Combined with control, it defines your family's overall power. Alright, I think that's it for now. Yeah, if y'all have any helpful tips or tricks when it comes to navigating the campaign map and things that I should be doing first and foremost. I know agriculture is pretty important for growth, economy, obviously sanitation, so I don't catch the plague or whatever. There's no outbreaks in my towns. But yeah, this is definitely much, much different than Bannerlord and Crusader Kings. So, yeah, -25. We're finally balanced, though. Christianity is going down, I think. Yeah, it's at 49%. 89% up here, 91% up here. These people are mostly happy, but we definitely need some sanitation here. That being said, can I now... Oh, I can be upgraded or converted. Converted to a plaza. Public order +2. Civic center. Everyone needs a place to gather to feel part of society. Yeah, population growth plus 0.1 for burger growth. Interesting. Yeah, I don't necessarily need sanitation right off the bat. Again, if this is going to be our military heart here, military recruitment. Yeah. We could go for military recruitment, military upgrades here. Yeah, recruitment cost minus 25%. We can definitely go for blacksmiths, but it's going to increase our squalor when we go to a large work. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need a population surplus in order to get some shit done, unfortunately for us. Nice. Okay, so this was already the Civic Center ranked 2. Agriculture. Yeah, this is not helping our squalor either. Food plus 40. Food consumption minus 30. So we're barely up there with our food. At least just in Toledo. At the very least. So public order minus 2 from importing food. Oh, that's not good. Troubled populace. Growth minus 2, tax rate minus 4. Yeah. Religious differences. Taxes, characters, buildings, food. Yeah. Public order is stabilizing, though. Change per turn is 0. So at least there's that. Yeah, I still think I need to get rid of this Jewish diaspora. Unfortunately. Yeah. Shield crafting 1, armor smithing 1. Yeah, these are all for upgrades. And then garrison, town barracks, militia quarters, city gatehouses, city fort, the whole shebang. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to continue to build up my treasury. The goal is to try and get Santiago into a large city, Leon into a large city. That way I can upgrade. Yeah, because that's going to give us plus 3 to sanitation. That's going to almost completely balance us out in Leon. Yeah, and it would completely balance us out in Galicia, in Santiago. However, unfreaking fortunately for us. Yeah. It would still take a lot of building. We can upgrade our cattle herd, but that's going to increase our squalor by 1. But also has the potential to increase our food. But public order is also going up. So we're not necessarily hurting for food or anything like that. Yeah, see, so in Toledo specifically, yeah, Catholic Christianity is up, but Judaism is also growing, which is putting strain on the populace. Also, Sunni Islam is going down, which is probably what's helping the well, the religious differences is actually the biggest contributor. 13 minus 13. Taxes, characters, buildings, food. Yeah, so we need more food, apparently. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to end this turn and continue on, see what we can get done. Yeah, the Kingdom of Navarre. As long as our strength remains, we would be honored to count you as friends and more. They offer 200 in payment and a non-aggression pact. You know what? I accept. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Good for us, I think. So we will not be aggressive towards the Kingdom of Navarre, which is great. Yeah, it looks like they're actually out here doing some shit. They have a 2-star army. Aw, damn. The Crown of Aragon has declared war on the Kingdom of France. Why on earth have we declared war? Have you declared war on France? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. There's Bordeaux, which is currently held by England. Paris is up here. Yeah, there's an English army out here along the coast. Jesus. That's a mess. What's going on over here? Aha, Genoa. Yeah, the Republic of Genoa. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Algiers is down here. Marrakesh. Granada, Seville, Cordoba. Murcia. By the Almohad pretenders. Oh, they've rebelled against the Almohad. That's interesting. We could immediately go for Valencia and kind of secure our western flank here. Yeah, public order is going up. So let's get some building done. Plaza's Civic. Yeah, Leprosarium. Might help us out. Damn it. I really wanted to get some military recruitment done. Industry is also pretty good. But I want this to really become our military heart. Yeah. Blacksmiths minus 25% for land units. But the muster grounds also increases our capabilities. Food consumption minus 15. Food is already hurting us. This province is importing food. How do I stop importing food from provinces? Oh, minus 32. Oh, so we're losing food right off the bat. I see. Yeah, food consumption minus 30. Food plus 40. Food consumption minus 60. I see. I see. So the library is hurting us here. Yeah, to improve lives through knowledge is the Christian way indeed. Wealth from culture. Research rate plus 4%. Alright. Alright, so unfortunately I don't think a town barracks is going to help us out here. The military recruitment might. And the blacksmith might. We could go for the leprosarium, which would be interesting. So sanitation plus 2 and plus 1 in adjacent provinces, provided in all adjacent provinces. So that would be north of us to Leon, our neighbors here, into Valencia and Badajoz and Cordoba when we inevitably take those lands as well. So that's pretty interesting. And because of its central position, it makes it quite powerful to utilize. So I fear we may end up having to go for the leprosarium anyway. Maintenance cost is minus 50, but we're currently making 1,700. So, not hurting. Ah, damn it. Ooh, silver. Wealth, corruption, wealth, yeah. Popular growth. Interesting. Alright, I think I'm going to go for the town barracks anyway. Yeah, maintenance cost is going to be minus 100. Our food surplus is still up. It may hurt us in the short term. Tower attack rate, tower damage. Yeah, this is going to make it a pretty formidable function. Military force, kind of right in the center of our kingdom. Or in the heart of the peninsula. Yeah, but it also provides public order plus 5. Yeah, militia quarters, so public order plus 7. And if we manage to convert into a castle, food consumption minus 60. Food consumption minus 100. Yeah, if we convert to a castle, it's already going to help us out immensely. So I wonder if I can do all of this at once. It's potential. Yeah, town barracks right off the bat. So let's get that going, and then let's start converting into a castle as well. Y'all might be like wanting to strangle me pretty soon. Again, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me, please. Yeah. This will be interesting no matter what happens. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, militia, public order, minus 50%. Religious tolerance. Minus 3 state religion per region in the province. Interesting. Tax rate minus 15%. Maintenance cost minus 50%. Public order plus 4. That'll help us out immediately in the long run. But I don't think so. Public order minus 2. Yeah. And now Christianity, Catholic Christianity is going up. Yeah. Alright. It's not perfect. I think that's kind of the best bet that I could have made here. I do hope you guys agree as well. I want to check on this army.
Commander?
Yeah, we're almost fully replenished, which is really, really cool. Yeah. 5 units of cav, which isn't too bad. I could recruit some units as well. Some more caballeros. Villanos. Pretty sick. But only costs 1 turn. We've got plenty of crossbows. I could get some peonies. I think that's saying peonies. I don't know for sure. Bear with me. I think that's accurate. Manpower cost is 160. It'll also cost 500 apiece. That's pretty hefty. These guys are 630. I mean, if I could get... Nah, I think it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. 16 out of 20. It's fine. It doesn't need to be huge. But Valencia is also falling short here. Yeah, I can't see any of its stats, so...
Ready for orders.
Could we go for Cordoba? Absolutely we could. Am I gonna go for Cordoba? No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for Valencia and try and secure
Commander,
the east.
you have further orders?
Yes, I do.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Oh, it's about 50-50.
Roar!
So we're gonna summon some light battering rams and some light siege towers, and then continue the siege.
None will escape.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. Minus 16. Jesus Christ. Is it because I left? Oh yeah, political order is deteriorating. Base fertility is not good. Everything is bad. All right, this was a fucking mistake. No. Yeah, break the siege. Yeah, go back home. I knew it was a mistake. All right, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, just by having them in there. Yeah, the military presence gained is plus 18, which is pretty sick. Yeah. All right, we're not going to be able to make a move for quite some time, I fear, but that's all right. In the meantime, yeah, things are looking up in Leon. Yeah, we're still kind of broke, but that's all right. This is completed in 3 more turns. Santiago, you're next for an upgrade, my boy, so don't sweat it. I think... Yeah. Donated fief. The faithful gather to hear the Lord's word and belong. Interesting. Tax rate -2. Provides garrison, siege defenses, yeah. Unlocks recruitment. Nah, I think a walled city just kind of makes the most sense here. Or like, you know, cities instead of these other options. Donated fiefs. Settlement available. Yeah, fort, walled city, ruined city. Large city, metropolis, ducal capital. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, donated fief, ecclesiastical domain, prince bishopric, archbishopric, yeah. So, I get it. So, city, church, military. Makes sense. All right, it's making sense. Apologies, my friends. Jesus. Yeah, I'm still definitely figuring this shit out. All right, I need to take a look. 40% still my dominions, 40%. Excellent. That's good. This is good. My daughter, she's educated. Assassinate, secure loyalty, gather support. Interesting. Yeah. All right, we enter. Oh, there's an agent available here. Yeah, population surplus is currently +1 here, so that's not bad. I need 7 to be able to get shit done. I need 9 here. And then Toledo, yeah, also need 9. This will be done in 2 more turns. That's going to add 5 to our public order, which is not bad. Religious differences is what's hurting us the most. Taxes... Characters -3. I don't know what that means. Population density is high. I think I might have to go for the empower local ruler edict here to help my public order. I really have no choice, I fear. Yeah. Sunni Islam is going down significantly. Judaism is down to 9%. Yeah, and Catholic Christianity is going up. So that's pretty good. In 1 more turn, the town barracks will be completed. I definitely don't want to leave right now, Because then it's definitely going to hurt us. My military presence is just increasing our public order by 18. But at the moment we leave, it immediately drops. So that's not good. That is not something that we want long term, to be sure. Catholic heresies are going up here, so that's not good. Whereas in Santiago, good old Santiago, yeah, everything's going down. So if I have... Who do I have here? Yeah. I could recruit a priest. He has a natural gift. Maybe they're born with it. Success chance plus 10%. Agent self-defense. Cunning. Authority. Yeah, he's not the best, is he? Feline reflexes, huh? Cunning and zeal are very low. A lot of these individuals kind of suck, don't they? This guy's kind of got the best. He's only 25. Authority, cunning, and zeal. So let's recruit Sancho. And send his ass to Leon, I think.
What do you wish of me?
Can I not send your ass to Leon?
Have you taken leave of your senses? I would sit and read my scrolls a while.
Alright, sure, buddy.
God help me, I will not.
He's shouting at me for no reason, I think.
Command.
You big baby. Calm down. Yeah. Lots of construction going on in this area, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm very excited to be able to start to push the Almohads out of here. Just a little bit at a time. Who are these guys? The Blades of Mercy. Yeah. Transports. Holy Roman Empire. Yeah. There's Palma and these small islands over here. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. We definitely don't have enough money to raise another army. Otherwise, I would immediately go after Valencia. They're already suffering a lot. Yeah. Cordoba's looking Cordobish in a way, if you will. Yeah, this will be done in 5 more turns. So city charters. Yeah, at the heart of the medieval economy is the free city. So population growth increases. Growth plus 2 enables the building of market squares, metropolis, large Jewish community. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. And inns, which is interesting. So inns. Where can I find inns at? What is an inn? Civic center? Bullfighting ring. Ah, we could go fighting with the bulls, brother. That's pretty cool. Public order, wealth, unit experience. Yeah, fairgrounds, market squares, taverns. Yeah, inns. There we go. Food consumption minus 30. Squalor plus 4. All right, so this actually is not going to help us at all getting these because, yeah, the metropolis is cool. That's going to give us a 3-star or a tier 3 settlement, basically. Market square might help. The inn's definitely not going to help because of sanitation alone. So let's find the market square. Where can I find the market square? It's probably another civic thing here. Gibbet, gallows. Yeah, architect. Spirits, library. There we go, market square. Yeah, so we can get a fairground. Again, does not help with squalor or public order for that matter. Yeah, so I don't think this is actually going to help us out. Hold on. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. The only thing it's going to give us is a metropolis. That's actually going to help us out. Yeah, settlement. Unlocks a 3-star metropolis. Food consumption. Sanitation plus 4. Settlement has high walls. Yeah. Stronghold. Yeah, I fear we may have wasted some time going after this one for city charters. Yeah, that's not good. When we could have been going for Crusader Kings. It's going to take 17 turns, though. That's fucking awful, dude. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Crusader Kings instead. It's going to take 17 turns, which sucks. Horrendously, I might add. So we need something that's going to increase our research rate for stuff like that. I don't know which... Okay, so the library does that for us. That's faction-wide. Interesting. We may have to destroy this as well. Because this is kind of hurting us food consumption-wise. Minus 60. Yeah, because this only gives us 40. 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, so that's not good. 60, 10, 15. Yeah. So we can build... I think we might be able to build this library somewhere else. Like, possibly in Santiago. Because of the simple fact that they have 72 food production in the province. So without having to demolish the fields at all. Yeah, plus 15 from agriculture, plus 9 per local fertility level. Fertility level is average. Alright, so it's not awful. With 7 population surplus, we might be able to get the Library of Santiago built. Because they have that food surplus. It's going to help us out in the long run. These guys barely make the cut. So we're gonna have to fix that up. Training grounds are looking pretty good though. We have a training grounds here, which is cool. Public order plus 2, which helps, obviously. And the library. Yeah, so there's a library in Lyon as well. So currently we're facing a plus 4% to research rate, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, let's engage in some diplomacy. Let's see what we can get done. Trade regions. Oh, trade regions, not trade regions. Idiot. Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's too much left that we can do there. Yeah, I definitely need these to increase. I don't know how to increase these, though. I'm going to continue on for now, but I would love some input from you guys, from those of you who know better than I. Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, the Almohads. Oh, that's crazy. They crossed right past our lands, just outside of Toledo.
We hunger for battle.
I know. Alright, town barracks have been completed. Nice. Edict issued, empower the local ruler. Household gained. We gained a household cat. Meow. Sanitation plus 2 in the governed province. We gained a page. Do as you were told, and soon you will have a page of your very own to do all your tasks. And a cook. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, Ramiro the Urukai, apparently. Jesus Christ. Alright, more ranks. Yeah, rank 2. Diligence and duty have paid off. Beltran and Ramiro in Galicia. Good. Good for them. Alright, so they're getting some shit done. Yeah, currently not looking too good. Plus 13, though, so we're almost there, boys. Oh, thank God. Religious instability is getting better. Buildings, minus 65 total. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Fertility, base fertility is 3. We need to compare the fertility levels. Base fertility is 3. Base fertility is 3, yeah. So there's something here. Yeah, agricultural fields. Food plus 15 from agriculture. 27 additional food. Plus 9 per local fertility level. Okay. Yeah, 27. I guess that makes sense. Damn. Alright. So it seems like the fields are kind of the way to go. The fishing docks are also hurting us here. It's not awful though. That's the Odd thing. It's definitely not bad. Buildings minus 45. Yeah, fertility's 72. Jesus. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get some shit done for sure. Plus 40 from animal husbandry. Okay, so I think what we need to do is that we need to destroy this. Yeah, to go down, back down to the fields, and then try and get ourselves upgraded to the wheat mill. Because this has a max of 114 additional food if we utilize the wheat fields. So I think the wheat fields might be our best bet here. Animal husbandry isn't terrible. 110, yeah. Plus 50 from agriculture, 114 additional food. 75 wealth. Ooh, 120 wealth. I see, okay. Wealth 450 from animal husbandry. Damn. Alright. That's too long term though. 60, 18. Yeah. 60, 70, 80. This is plus 80. Yeah. 75. And this is only 70. Yeah, so I think we need to backtrack to the fields because the sheep herd isn't the best. I mean, it's all technically hurting us, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I see. So we can't help our own province. Well, that's dumb. Alright, I would have to build something here, undoubtedly. That fucking sucks. Alright, alright. Little bastards. Alright. Let's get this this man moving.
There is more I could do.
As of right now, no there's not. Alright, so things are looking up here, for sure. Public order plus 7, which could help, but it's definitely not going to help the food situation at all. Because as of right now, we're minus 47, adding minus another minus 5 on top of that is not going to help anything. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Food consumption. Yeah, we need more food, unfortunately. And we do not have that as of right now. That's alright, though. That is alright. I think if we can get rid of this library, it might help. And we need to get it built somewhere else. Nice. The Crown of Aragon demands 100. Nice. Yeah, you get nothing. Alright, so we've got a non-aggression pact with both of the northern Christian kingdoms. Portugal is still kind of radio silent. That's totally fine. It is what it is, lads. But, alas, things are still underway. Construction is still underway. And hopefully we can get this political situation settled in Toledo so we can finally stop babysitting, basically, and be able to move on with our campaign. Who knows, though, honestly. Nice. The Crown of Aragon. Nice. United against us. Uh-oh. Kingdom of Castile and the Marinid Sultanate. Yeah, the Marinids have joined our enemies to fight against us. Yikes. Yeah. Alright, so Leon has been completed. The Fifth Crusade. Fourth Council of the Lateran. Pope Innocent III proclaimed a new crusade to free the Holy Land from the Saracens at the Fourth Council of the Lateran, held this year. Various Catholic rulers will soon be asked to join the crusade, though its intended target is not precisely known. Hopefully it's us. Who knows? Yeah, we are consuming more food than we are capable of producing. People are starving and tensions are high. Yeah, food shortage in Lyon. In Lyon? Aw, no. What happened in Lyon? How did we manage this? It's because of the large city, huh? Yeah, food consumption minus 60. Yeah, that's why Santiago is currently succeeding where we have failed, it seems. Yeah. Minus 28. So now they're in a precarious situation of themselves. That kind of sucks. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go about demolishing, yeah, the library in Toledo. And Loki, I think we have to do the same thing in Leon. At least drop it down to one size. The goal would be to try and get a university in one of these towns, like the University of Leon would be pretty interesting. Or Santiago, whatever. Yeah, but I'm glad we didn't immediately push for expansionism knowing what was going to happen on the home front. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, famine is not good, though, for sure. We now have 1,500 in our back pocket, which is pretty sick. Not too bad. Resource production, plus 20 grain from farms. All right, so let's go for the windmill then. Since we're not pushing for military expansion just yet, we should have been pushing for agriculture. Honestly, I think y'all are going to be screaming this in the comments section. Yeah, provincial growth, -1 in all provinces. Fuck. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this situation, and we got to fix it fast. That is not good. All right, let's engage in some diplomacy. Let's see if we can't get some food from some of our allies. Is that something that we're able to negotiate? Cancel trade. No, well, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we're importing food. Yeah. It's not looking too hot for us, lads. Not looking too hot. Trade and finance. There we go. Tax levels. Aha. We can set the taxes, guys. Thank God. Total expenditure. Jesus. Yeah, next income is 1,500 total. So that's taxes. Lowest predicted public order next turn is Castilla La Nueva. Trade partners. There we go. The Kingdom of England. We're trading with France too. That's interesting. Yeah. All right. I think that's a good enough turn right there. I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully we can stop babysitting Toledo pretty soon and take the fight to the Almohads once more, even if we're not immediately going after their towns. Nice. Thank goodness. Whew. Not bad. Yeah, the Kingdom of Connacht. Interesting. Nice. All right, so by dropping the level of the library by 1, it's enabled us to potentially build noble villas, or villas in this case, right? Yeah. Great houses require land to pay their upkeep. So this increases our public order. The only downside is it decreases the tax rate by 3%, but it also unlocks the recruitment of hidalgos, which I think is really interesting. And then if we continue down this line, we get more public order, which is going to help us not have to babysit this realm anymore. So I think if we went the route of the noble villas, it might help us out. I would like to see how that works, because this is going to increase our public order by 2, sanitation by 2, and if we went the route of the noble villa, that also helps our recruitment in our military heart, which I think is pretty sick, lads. Because then, if we can fix the food situation here, because we're already getting wheat fields unlocked, which increases the grain production by 20, plus 20 from agriculture, 60 additional food for the local fertility level, and then 45 wealth from agriculture per local fertility level. That also helps us out a ton. We have iron in this province as well, so we can get something done. Imagine if we were able to get, like, you know, hold on, let's see. Iron, right? So that would be, what, resources? Yeah, so there's iron here. If we went for an iron mine, resource production would increase. Population growth would increase. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. What do we have? Training grounds. Maintenance cost minus 100. Public order plus 2, though. So it's helping our public order significantly. But we can convert Leon into a mining town for iron. Yeah, because then we can destroy this plaza and build the iron mine in its stead. That'd be pretty interesting. I think we're going to try that and see what happens. Because this will get done in 2 turns. Toledo will turn into a castle in 2 turns. And then our noble villas will be constructed in 3 turns. So I think we might end today's video within the next 3 turns. So that we can see what our economy fidgeting had wrought. And see if we're in a capable position to to go back to war against the Almohads. Honestly, who knows? Who knows, lads? The food is kind of hurting us here the most. But it's not awful. It's not awful. So, let's end our turn and just see what happens. Aha. Yeah, see, the Almohads, they keep going back and forth between Valencia and Cordoba. We're definitely going to have to make a move here. Even if we station some army off the road here. That way, the next time they pass back and forth, ambush. Catch them in our lands. Make them pay for it. That would be interesting, lads. Very interesting. The Emirate of Granada. Ain't no way. Oh, Seville. Yeah, the Emirate of Granada. So they're suffering right now. We're going to have to push all of these people out. Holy War declared. Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire and the Hafsid Sultanate are now at war. Yeah, the demolition of the plaza has been completed in Lyon. Let's see. All in all, it doesn't hurt us too much, so I'm hoping we can get some shit done. There we go, iron mine. Yeah, let's get this built and see how this helps us out, or see how this affects our economy. So again, in the next 2 turns or so, yeah, we're going to be able to end this. Yeah, still at 40% for everything. If y'all have an idea of how I can fix this, I don't know if by giving other nobles or other candidates these positions here, like Marshal or Castellan, etc., if that helps us out, or if I should wait. Because my daughter's now 16 too, but I don't think she can hold any of these titles. And my son is not old enough to be able to hold any of these titles. At least not yet. So, who knows? I really don't know. But if that's something that you think we're capable of, let me know. I've even dropped the tax rate here in Toledo, and they're still not happy. You fucking ingrates. Jesus Christ. Now, if I were to leave now, though, with the 18 per turn, yeah, 24, we would be in a surplus of 6 public order. They would not be so terribly unhappy that they would abandon us, I think. But again, I want to see how things look first and foremost. Oh yeah, they outnumber us a whole ton. So now I kind of want to station ourselves off in these woods.
Your next command.
Can I set an ambush stance? I don't know if that's even possible. I'm pretty sure it is.
Advance. Finding shelter.
Yeah. The change is now 0 here. We pretty much break even. That's not bad. We'll see how it works in the end of the next turn. Oh, they were close. Oh, damn. There was an army from Portugal out here trying to lay siege to Cordoba. They took Badajoz. That's interesting. We'll be able to push out the Sultanate for sure, or the Caliphate. But I don't know. I might have to take all of these lands from my Christian brothers, or at least subjugate them, make them my vassals.
At your command.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, peace has been negotiated between Connaughton. Jesus, sorry. And England. So that's interesting. Yeah, smallpox in Leon. Fuck. No. New Pope elected. Honorius III. His Holiness the Pope has been gathered up to God, ending a fruitful chapter in church history. A new Pope has been elected without delay. This man has a chance to guide all Christendom. Few are more important or hold more sway than he does. All good Christian leaders should support the new Pope if called upon to do so. It can only be for the good of their kingdoms, but be aware by the same token that crossing him could have dire consequences. That's not good. We gained a cook. Looks like, oh yeah, Alfonso. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, and a rank gained. Alfonso of Toledo. Good job. Yeah, look at that. On the up and up. I like it.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, the Sultan's elite. Interesting. Very interesting.
Besieging settlement. You have further orders?
There we go. Alright, so let's get a light battering ram and a light siege tower. Yeah, we continue the siege. And I think we need to raise another army here, I fear. Yeah, we'll go with Rodrigo.
Commander.
Yeah, Walkers of the Way. That's interesting. Is he in the settlement?
Call this
There
a
we go.
garrison.
You call this a garrison? Shut the hell up. You're a fucking loser. Yeah, we've got a lot of recruitment options here now, though, so that's pretty cool. Some mounted crossbows and such. That's pretty sick. And some pikes. Some dismounted caballeros. Jesus. Worth 800, huh? Peasant manpower. We can get some peonies. I'm pretty sure they're called peonies. Some sergeant crossbows. 700. Yeah, these men are kind of expensive. Kind of expensive. If we went for, like, the lightest number here, because these are noble troops, both of these. Yeah, unit rank 1. Yeah, that's not good. 662. That would take 2 turns to raise these guys. Skirmishers. Yeah, sergeant crossbows. I think we could literally just go for some basic peonies, if I'm being honest.
We
1,
need
2,
good fighters.
yeah, 3,
Come
4,
fight with us.
and then maybe even some skirmishers, low-key. It might be okay. Yeah. Small army. Small army. Let's see if we can get it done. Alfonso, the old... Oh, Jesus. Cook, yeah. King Alfonso.
For death and honor.
Alright, let's hope the Almohads don't strike us on our backsides. Oh, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're actually gonna cut us off right in the middle. Yeah, they're not gonna make it all that far, though. Oh, maybe they do. Oh. Yeah. Damn it. Fuck. I might have fucked us here, guys. This might not turn out alright for us. Oh, damn it. I got overly zealous. Yeah, they've got 2,300 men coming after us. That is not good. Not good. Alright, here's what I'm thinking, boys. We back ourselves way the fuck up. And hide ourselves in these woods. Literally, our entire force just hides all back here. I feel like this might be our best bet of survival, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, they came from behind us. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't even know where the enemy is, if I'm being honest. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they outnumber us horrendously, guys. This is bad. Oh, jeez.
Cavalry, missile ready.
Yeah, I have no idea where the enemy is, except where their reinforcements are headed. Yeah, I don't know where their main force is. There they are. Yeah, they're moving out slowly. Oh, jeez.
Fierce! Ready for battle! And your shields up! On the wall!
Orders, my lord. Riders at double.
Ready! Now! The brave ready for orders!
As you command. Find your targets.
Forward! Charge! We'll kill them all!
Where are you going?
Curse you! Move it! Advance at speed! Warriors, eager for blood! Get running!
Oh boy. I'm so nervous. Yeah, the Hufas. Yeah, but they've got a lot of spears coming our way. And who knows where the main force is. Here they come, actually. Nice.
Our orders. Forward.
Nice, okay. They've turned tail for now. Alright, so we've got most of their garrison horsemen defeated, but now their full force is still kind of iffy about where they want to go. This is even their main force. This is their reinforcements. Their main force is still hiding somewhere up here. They have to be, dude. This is tough. We're going to have to hold the line for sure. Yeah, because look at all these units. All these units are not full health, which means that they're not the main force. Because they attacked us with a force of, like, fully replenished troops. Oh, God. This is going to be devastating. I'm so nervous. But I'm hoping... Yeah, because see, here comes some of their men. Nope, even then, these guys are not at full health. Saeed. Yeah, Saeed. I don't know if they're coming at us or not. Some of their archers are, I guess, but it's not perfect. These guys are gonna have to go wide. These guys are gonna have to go wide.
Await your orders.
There we go, smack them, lads. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we gotta stay out of range of their crossbows, or their archers. Yeah, we took some hits here. It's not the best. Ooh, Jesus. Very nervous. Very, very nervous, lads. But honestly, we're holding our own for now. They do have... Yeah, there's so many of them, Jesus. There's so many of them. This is ridiculous. Actually, this might be the main force. Who knows? I can't even tell, if I'm being honest. There's only one commander here, so I kind of doubt it. Oh, nope, there's the other commander. maybe that might be it. Who knows? I really can't tell, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. There's just so many of them. They're coming at us in like a scattered stream, so we'll be able to pick them off at least a little bit, right? Yeah, they're smart because now they have spearmen reinforcing on both sides and multiple ranger units as well. So they're being real smart. They know that they can counter my horsemen now, my horseman charges. These guys have no ammunition left. So my best bet is just to hold position and let them make the first move. Unfortunately, they have superior range with their archers compared to us. So, not the best. Definitely not the best. Shit. But their archers are only on one side of their formation for now. The rest of them have yet to finally trickle in. Come on, you bastards. Make a move. Yeah, there's so many of them trickling in, dude. This is ridiculous. Nice, nice.
Missile-armed warriors! Ready for orders. Your orders.
Yeah, we're gonna go wide. We gotta go wide of both. Yeah, because they've got spears right there just waiting for us. It's an ambush. Yeah, yes it is. There we go, hit their archers. Good charge, cycling charge. Alright, pull back, pull back. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Jesus. Nice, so we're popping off shots at them. Yeah. Alright, moving boys. Jesus. There we go, crashing on him. Yes. Yeah, full envelopment. Oh, beautiful. Get in there, boys. Jesus. I'm micromanaging the fuck out of this battle right now. Ah, oh, damn it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. We took some hits. But look at that. Yeah, the battle's turning in our favor, lads. Yeah, they've already lost 1,000 men. Good. Yeah, step into my archer range. Nice. Yeah, fell the Almoravid men, or the Almorid. Why have I suddenly forgotten all my vocabulary words? What the fuck? Hello? I'm so stressed out right now. It doesn't even matter, dude. It really does not even matter. Yeah, not looking too good. Yeah, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Oh, please. No, my man. Jesus. Nice.
Heavy horse, so come on. We hunger for blood and battle.
Oh god. You fools, no, come back.
Men ready for battle.
Jesus.
Ready for orders. Battle ready and eager.
Nice, they're just breaking. Nice. Yeah, the hammer and the anvil. Come on, boys. Full Christendom. Yeah, that's a Portuguese flag right there. Pretty cool. Come on, boys. Yeah, crush them. They're done for. Immediately routed. Yeah, we lost some of our horses there. That is tough.
We hunger for blood and battle!
Nice. Yeah, cut through them, lads. All they have left are horse or our archers.
Warriors, eager for blood. And pursue.
Oh, it's beautiful. Holy shit. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. Oh my god. I can't believe we won that. Yeah, that was fucking nuts. A heroic victory. This is victory. Glorious, heroic, magnificent victory. Your foes are utterly crushed. I'm saving that replay. That was cool. We're just gonna name it Outnumbered. I would love to go back and see our victory at that point. Jesus, man. Oh, we lost 351 men, but we slew 2,000 of theirs, brothers. Holy shit. That was a 34-minute long battle. My god, that was insane. Whew, I have a headache now. That was absolutely insane. Yeah, our heavy swords definitely did a lot of the legwork there. Oh, fucking beautiful. Get the hell out of here. Heroic victory. We're only going to get 1% if we take on warriors. Yeah, they're going to turn back and flee. Oh, look at that. Yes, Navarre is coming to help us. That's awesome. That was epic. Our strength is still up there. It's not too bad. But I need to see the progress of this army here so we can reinforce and take Valencia. Valencia will be ours.
The Holy Bible may
Oh,
preach
shit.
peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs, or die trying.
Enemy killed in battle. Abd al-Wahid was slain of the Almohad. Yeah, and Said as well. Crusade for Cairo. The Pope has formally declared the beginning of a holy war against the Muslims in Egypt, seeking to re-establish Christian rule in lands long lost to the Saracens. If Cairo can be taken, the rest of Egypt will soon fall, and then be used as a staging ground for an attack to retake Jerusalem. How interesting indeed. Military investment. Yeah. They are surrounded. Good. Heroic victory. Beautiful. Decorated sword. That's awesome. And a great helm. And a master mason. And a merchant. Sick as fuck. War declared. Verona and Savoy. Jesus, I just gave myself chills. I'm so sorry. Whew. Yeah, buildings constructed, the iron mine and the noble villa, so we can see how that works out. Yeah, units recruited. The 5th Crusade, Crusade for Cairo. Yeah. Food shortage resolved in Castilla. Fuck yeah, dude. I knew it. I knew we were gonna fucking crush it. Alright, now this army here, the Walkers of the Way, still have a bit. They still have a walk, if you will. Our food shortage no longer exists, which is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, it's looking really good, actually. Upgrading to a castle was a huge help. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it definitely helped, for sure. Smallpox, yeah. Outbreak, Jesus Christ. That is not good. Pestilence. Wealth -5 from all buildings. Meanwhile, Santiago also suffers from the similar. Yeah, but they have 3 to growth. They have 2. Hopefully we can get sanitation at some point. That would be grand. I would really enjoy that. Pretty please, if you would allow me. Jesus Christ. All right, I think we're doing pretty good, all things considered. That being said, the siege of Valencia is still underway. God damn. Yeah, we lost a lot of troops there. Mostly footmen, or mostly horsemen. And some of our spears took a hit, as well as 1 unit of our crossbows. But we have reinforcements underway, including some horsemen, so that's good. In one more turn, I'm hoping we'll be able to get it done. Will Navarre be able to help us out, though? That is the question. They have... Yeah, the Warriors of Purity. I can't convince them to join us, can I? Or I obviously can't command them to join us. They're not my armies. There's Pamplona here, Zaragoza. Toulouse is up here, French. Yeah, so these have to be... Oh, fuck. I forgot what these mountains are called. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. My geography is failing me. Sorry. But that being said... I do think we can wait 1 more turn, right? What is this guy gonna go? Let's see if we can't push him out this way into Valencia at some point.
My journey begins.
Yeah, my journey begins. Of course it does, my friend. Of course.
I could do more.
I know you could. It's okay. Yeah, technology is still underway as well. That's going to help out. We end turn. One more time. Let's see if we can't get this army to join us. Diplomacy. The Kingdom of Castile and the Almohad. The storm has raged long enough, and now, at your agreement, the softer reigns of peace could be yours. They demand 100 and a peace treaty. No. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, they're gonna chase these, Almohads from my lands. That's fucking sick. I saw Wallachia up there. That's awesome. And I'm sure the Crusades are in full swing right now. The Almohad Pretenders. Return to your people and prepare them for death. That is now your only duty. Little fuckers. Yeah. They're gonna surround us. No. No. Oh, fuck me, man. There's no way we come back from this.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Jesus. Counter offer. I pay you nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought, idiot. Yeah, the Almohad Pretenders. I fucking knew it. Little shit. Damn it. Faction excommunicated the Kingdom of Sicily. Holy shit. Elopement. Intervene or give the blessing. Fernando of Berenguela. His loyalty is only 5. His influence is 41. Minus 20 influence. Well, that fucking sucks. Control minus 2. No, we're gonna intervene. Yeah, foreign trespasser. Damn it. Damn it, yeah. That is tough. That is very tough.
Ready for orders. To your duties, men.
Yeah, we're going to return all of our men.
We hunger for battle.
Nice. Okay. So we managed to exchange units. I took 2 of the heavy infantry and both of the horsemen into this army, the Pope's Will. Yeah, and now we have taken up holding in Toledo for the sake of replenishing our troops. Meanwhile, these guys stand just outside of the castle. Or, yeah, the castle. But they're that little yellow arrow right there that barely pops up. That's telling us that they're close enough for us to reinforce if they get attacked. I really wanted to stop them from getting Valencia. Damn it. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Alright, I wonder now if I can't engage in some diplomacy, right? Let's see if we can't get Aragon to join us here. Join war against... No, because they're currently at war with 3 others as well. Navarre, yeah, same deal. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Navarre is the goat. Navarre is the goat. They've joined in the fight against the Almohad Pretenders. Oh, Aragon is also here. Oh, Heroes of the Marches. This is a King Per, dude. That's fucking insane. He's out doing some shit as well. I wonder if he was also coming for Valencia. I want that province though. I want Valencia, and we're gonna have to push. Yeah. Fucking Portugal out of here as well. Damn. Alright. Yeah. Damn. I'm gonna have to push Portugal out of Badajoz, because I want Badajoz, I want Seville, I want Granada, I want all of these lands. Damn it. Alright. I think we will end this video here, my friends. I hope you all are enjoying. I don't think these guys are close enough.
Ready for orders.
Ready for battle.
And their military strength isn't all that. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I am going to end this here. I do hope you're enjoying so far. And if you guys would love to give me some feedback and some tips, some pointers, something, like, please. I think I did a pretty good job diplomatically right off the bat. All in all, not terrible. Although we are suffering from the plague in Lyon. But everything else is kind of in the green and growing for the most part. So I'm hoping we can continue to make that a thing. We're not currently wary from war, which is good. Yeah, but my power is acceptable. So this is the part that confuses me, because it literally has not given me any kind of... Oh, I can arrange a marriage. I see. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, y'all let me know. I don't know, man. And I think it's pretty obvious I don't know what I'm doing 100% of the time, but there's just so much to do that it's quite confusing to see, like, what the long-term effects are going to be when I'm just now starting out, you know? As it is, I don't even know how many turns it's been, if I'm being honest. So, until next time, my friends, always remember honor in service, glory in sacrifice, and for Christendom. And I, your Lord Commander, King Alfonso VIII of the Kingdom of Castile. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Alfredo at first, but no, it is definitely Alfonso. I'm just an idiot. We'll see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.